by doing this, you can get over 5,000 berry seeds every single day. So, in this video, I'll be showing how to get a lot of berry seeds very quickly. So, first off, what you want to do, you want to have a kind of big berry farm. If you don't, you can just normally farm berries by just going up to them and going like this until you get enough seeds, or you can trade for seeds, which is probably the better option. But you want to have at least a 10 by 10 grid of berry bushes to be able to farm efficiently. For me, I have like, I don't know, somewhere around 35 by 50 or somewhere around that, or I know it's 40 this way, but I don't know how much it is this way. I never counted. But I have a lot of berry bushes here, so this is very effective. Also, I have hundreds of berry seeds in my inventory, or almost 200. But yeah, so what you want to do, by the way, that I asked a mod in the Discord server, and they said that both macros and auto clickers are allowed in Roblox Skyblock. I'm pretty sure the most popular auto clicker is OP auto clicker, and the most popular macro is Tiny Task. So you can do this without any macros, by the way, and auto clickers aren't really useful unless if yours has the option to do a key. But what you want to do is, there are two ways. Instead of just walking up to it and farming it and walking around in a circle and missing a lot of them, what you want to do, the first way, both of these are equally as effective. Start in a corner and then just spam F like this, and then collect each row at a time. Don't do it where you just collect randomly, or else you're gonna miss a whole bunch and it's gonna take forever. But keep just walking like this, and for me, my berry farm is so big that by the time I finish that and get to the end, I'm already, or all of the ones at the start are already back, so I can just endlessly farm them. But I've seen people with bigger berry farms than I do. Well, only 2 people. But yeah, so the next thing, if you're using a macro or anything, I just built this like 5 minutes ago just for this video to show what you need to do. But if you're using a macro, then I suggest to build a wall of just 1 block around your base. So, like, you can't really go exactly to the same spot, and if you accidentally move your camera or anything, then the macro will slightly mess up. And after collecting everything 1 or 2 times, then you'll eventually just walk against the wall. So if you don't have a wall, then you'll just fall off your base. So if you have a Tiny Task, then, well, I'll show you guys an example right here. So what you want to do, you start recording, and then you stand in the middle, and then you just keep farming like this, the same in rows like I just showed, except start in the middle, and then go to this side, and then do that. I recommend, if you're using a macro during when you're recording it, don't move your camera at all, and just move your arrow keys and press F and move your mouse, but don't do anything else. And then also, if you're using a macro, then, well, you gotta be at the same camera position and everything when you restart, because a macro is literally just pressing keys. It's basically like an auto clicker, except it's doing each thing differently at a time. So yeah, I pre-recorded something, and I'm gonna just show you guys it. So there we go, I started it. So it just farms like this. Now, since my camera angle isn't like exactly 100% and you can't really get it exactly 100%, then like, well, you see how it's kinda off a little bit, like it's not collecting every single one. So every few hours you'd want to restart the macro and go back to the beginning again, because eventually you'll just be walking against the wall and not doing anything. So yeah, that's if you have a macro. By the way, well, yeah, I literally just got the macro 10 minutes ago because I asked the moderator and he said macros were allowed, so I just felt like making a video on how to use or how to get berries fast. Now, I'm gonna stop it real quick so that I can show you guys the next thing that you can do. This is also as effective as if you're zoomed in all the way. So this also, if you're using macros and you're wanting to manually farm, so try to line it up so all the berry bushes on your screen are straight from the row you're standing in front of, and then position your mouse in the middle of your character, and then just spam F. So this is also if you're just wanting to manually farm it and don't have a macro or anything. They might be adding farming tools next update, so people might not even need macros anymore. But yeah, you can just spam F. This is exactly like being zoomed in, but if you don't have walls or something, then this is easier because you can see everywhere. And this is the way that I personally like to manually farm. So also on my wall I built grass right there against where I'm going to break it after this video because, well, those were the open places. I guess I'll leave the rest of the wall though. So anyways, with a macro you can get, well, like 6 berries per second, or if you do 5 you can get like 10 berries per second. So like that is 600 berries per minute. And then 600 berries per minute is 36,000 berries per hour, which it seems like I was doing it faster than that. So yeah, I got about 20,000 berries before this video, or well, before I started farming I had 6,000 already. So 20,000 berries in about 20 minutes of farming. Well, yeah, so if you get 5 per second, then that means that you can do 300 per minute, and then, well, I was able to get 1,000 per minute. I was probably doing more than 5, so 1,000 per minute will make it so that you do 60,000 per hour, which 60,000 berries times 24 is how much it would be in a day, and that's over 1,000,000 berries in a day, so it's very overpowered if you do this, especially if you use a macro and you just leave it on the whole day. But over 100,000 berries a day, and for seeds, about a seed every 15 seconds, because of the chance and everything. So after 15 seconds of farming, then, well, that is 4 per minute, and then 60 seconds, or 60 minutes in an hour. So that would mean that you would get 240 berry seeds per hour, and then that's over 5,500 berry seeds per day. So that's a lot of berry seeds. You can basically get, like, so many farms worth of berry seeds every day by doing this. So yeah, hopefully this helped you guys. I just shared what I do to berry farm, and it's pretty overpowered. I mean, well, about 50 million of my coins are from just farming berries, and the other 2 billion are from trading a whole bunch. I don't have as many secret items as I used to. I made a video on how I got 2 billion coins earlier if you guys want to know. But yeah, this is very overpowered. Hopefully this helped you guys, and I'll make a video later today probably on how to build a huge mountain, and also a video on my new value list that I remade. I don't know exactly when I'll make them. I might make them both today. I don't know. But last thing before I end the video, shout out to my channel members. If you want to see your channel here, then press the join button to the left of the subscribe button, and it will be here next video. So shout out to all of them. Make sure to do that stuff right here. And by the way, if you join the channel, you'll get a special name tag in every live stream and video premiere, and in the comments, and a chat color for your name, and a lot of other stuff. So also, let's try to hit 200k subscribers. That's my new goal, and hopefully we can hit it sometime. But I'll probably be making that video on how to build a huge mountain skyblock in, like, 8 hours, that sounds reasonable, and I'll make the video on my value list in like 16 hours, so yeah, both of them are going to come out today if I have enough time to make them, and if there's any new way of farming berries, I'll probably also make another video on that, so make sure to subscribe with the notifications on if you haven't yet, because I make a lot of helpful Skyblock videos. But I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, YouTube.